The following program is intended for mature audiences.
In this week's episode of The Truth Be Told, UU gives us spoiler-free goods on Infinity War.
I hope they remember you.
Rae Sremmurd shows us their art cover for their albums.
It's not Outcast at all.
Kanye releases new tracks.
Politics as usual.
With reviews from Smoke DZA and Bobby Feeno. And now some artistic ignorance from Barry Ross and Infidel Castro.
You're now listening to the Truth Be Told podcast from Trillmatic.com. Trillmatic.com.
You are now tuned in with the Truth Be Told podcast. You know who it is. It's your boy Riffa and your boy Big UU.
That's right. Your boy Sharif is over here hitting these decibels.
Decibels.
Busting these decibels out on the microphone right now.
Yelling at y'all.
That's right, y'all. We back. Truth Be Told podcast.
Episode 115.
You happy? Episode 115. It's the world's greatest hip hop podcast.
Oh, it's what we are.
It's what we do, baby.
It's who your favorite hip hop artist listens to.
That's true. That's right. You know what? We had Big Crit listening to this podcast. Mad Skills.
Mad Skills, yeah.
Somebody else was listening to this shit too. I forget.
Tupac from Heaven.
Tupac's definitely listening. No, he's not. But yeah, y'all, we appreciate everybody that's joining us once again. Make sure you subscribe. It's specific on iTunes. Subscribe on there. Make sure you share that link to everybody.
Yes.
Also, you can subscribe on pretty much any Android app that's out there. If there's an app that you are looking in and you can't find us on there, let us know so we can we'll add the podcast on.
Plug it in there for you.
Right.
And you can get that hot merch from Trillmatic.com/merch. Go get some of that. Show people so then they can see it because this shit's dope. It's not your average design.
Shit is fire. You go to Trillmatic.com/merch for the fire. You can also subscribe to us on YouTube, Trillmatic.com/YouTube, because that's where it's at.
Yes.
All day.
Get your visuals.
We got a sponsor for the podcast, man.
Yes, we do.
It's another podcast.
Ignorant shit mixed with drinks and a deadly combination. Laughing my fucking ass off. Everyday Ignorance is a weekly podcast that consists of a married couple, a set of cousins, 2 sets of best friends, and 2 friends restarting their friendship after years of not speaking because of haters. Don't we all hate haters?
We all hate haters. I hate haters.
Or do we love them?
Haters are what make the world go around. I just switched the whole shit.
Yeah. They discuss everything from current events, sex, each other, and whatever ignorant shit they can come up with.
Like, is it okay for a guy to spit in his hand and then jerk his meat with spit in his hand? I've never tried that. I don't think I'm gonna try that. This seems a little messy.
Never had the need.
It just seems a little messy. So you got to join the weekly as they get it off to drinks and turn everything into hysterical ignorance. New episodes post weekly, available just about everywhere. So Apple Podcasts, Google Play, iHeart, Stitcher, Spreaker, and SoundCloud. You can follow them on Instagram at everyday_ignorance, on Twitter at ignorance35, and you can like them on Facebook for the Everyday Ignorance podcast. Subscribe, y'all.
There you go. Subscribe to them.
Yes. I hope they remember you. I'm waiting to say that shit all week.
They will.
They're not gonna remember you, man.
They will.
Let me tell you something, man.
They're gonna.
I was talking on this podcast. I said, "Yo, I want some monumental L's handed." I know you haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I have not.
So I'm gonna try not to spoil it. But I just feel like I gotta get some things off my chest.
You better not spoil it. I don't want to go into no movie theater knowing what's gonna happen in an epic movie. A movie that
Bro, let me
basically all the movies have worked to come to this. So then, yeah. Better not spoil it.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro.
Or I hope they remember your name.
I could probably tell you, maybe, like I could probably tell you like maybe 5 spoilers, and you still are just not gonna be ready for this movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I bet
you're just not gonna be ready.
I know that the reactions have been that it's everything. Like You get mad, a little angry, you sad. You're just everything.
Let me tell you something about mad. Okay,
I bet.
Let me tell you something about mad. I got mad about three. There's
Mad
3 people
Titan, Thanos.
There are 3 people that I am highly upset. I am pissed the fuck off.
Do they do something stupid in the movie?
Let me tell you something, bruh. You was talking about do something stupid, okay?
There's a reason something happens. Okay.
Oh my God, bruh. I'm talking about, all you can say, this nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's the only response you can give to some of that shit. But yeah, there's definitely people you're going to be pissed off at.
Be prepared.
I'm thinking about it now. There's a lot of people you're going to be pissed off at. There's at least 5 people that I can see people being pissed off at, like saying this fucking
characters.
Guy gotta go.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is. And prominent characters too.
They have to do something like that.
Yeah, it's stressful. It was good though. All in all, man, it's a good movie. Black Todd, who's here with us today, he's seen it. Black Todd seems to like it as well. Would you say that it's a 5-star movie? 5 out of 5 stars?
I give 4.5.
4.5?
Would y'all say that it's the best comic movie out ever?
Oh, it's just getting real.
I don't know.
By y'all not immediately
Best comic book
saying
movie.
yes, then I have to believe that it's not.
It's up there, man.
But I have to believe
It's
that
up
it's
there.
not the best.
I could. It makes a case for being the best. Yeah. I could say that.
Yeah.
Like if you, I need to watch it again. Yeah. I need to watch it a couple more times. I need to let it sit before I can say, all right, that was the best.
You need to let it sink in.
Yeah, I can't tell you that until maybe like 2 months from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like whether or not that was like one of the best the best comic book movie.
Not 2 months from now. 2 months from its release.
Yeah, I mean, I do think that they did a good job of putting everybody together.
Yeah.
Giving everybody a role, because everybody had a role, which is kind of crazy that this many fucking people, everybody had like a fucking role to play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you didn't have a role to play, you probably caught a fucking L.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
is that a clue?
Listen, some people's L's were the role to play. You know what I'm saying?
That was their role.
Yeah,
we brought you in because you're going to catch this L ultimately. And you knew about it from the beginning, so you made the best of what you had.
Yeah, I will say this too, man. DC's got a lot of. It made me realize how much work DC needs to put in.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's not, and you know what? It's really not DC. It's Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers is what needs to put in the work more.
They need to set the game up.
They are the ones that are ultimately kind of fucking people's visions up of like what they're trying to get out, because they think it's not good enough, or it's too dark, or it's this. When you start dabbling with people's visions, like the way they're gonna try to make the movie, it's not ultimately wrong what he's doing, like what filmmakers do. I mean, they're taking bits from comics from all over so they're probably, if he has this ability and he normally doesn't in this comic, but he had it in this comic, so they kind of mix shit up, so people get upset about that, but it's not your movie. So ultimately it's like the producers and like the companies like Warner Brothers and stuff, they kind of shitted on DC Universe because they put their hands into something that they shouldn't. They just let it run. To be fair, they just I mean, Marvel took the time to like set up the universe. They did. And I ain't taking that from them at all.
Yeah, like this is all like
everyone had their solo movies. Right. Everybody built up to finally get that first Avenger where they get together.
Right.
I mean, yeah, it worked out perfect. And they had those cutscenes that at the end that Nick Fury would be in all of them. Samuel. So then he'd be in there just connecting them all, talking to people, recruiting people.
Right.
So I mean, yeah, they did it really well. DC kind of just like try to kickstart it too quick, definitely, but then Warner Brothers also getting in the mix with it. Maybe, I don't know if they wanted it to try to hurry up and pick up as well, because I
think that's what they were trying to do. They were trying to all right, let's compete with,
like, we have to hurry
with
up.
Marvel. But listen, just fall back, because you like at this point you need to restart and just like refigure. I don't say restart, but Just like take your time, let it all come together.
Yeah.
And take your time. That's it. Because you cannot shortcut. You cannot shortcut your way into an Infinity War. You just can't.
No.
You know what I'm saying? The only reason Infinity War is as good as it is because there's so much. There's almost 10 years of fucking. Was it 10 years?
10 years they did.
10 years of fucking plots.
Yeah.
That lead up to this moment. You see what I'm saying? If you would have just thrown that, it just wouldn't.
It wouldn't have worked. Of course, yeah. Well, see, this Justice League movie wasn't the vision of what it was going to be to begin with. Also, so that's why it's like seeing how Justice League turned out. It was disappointing. It was a good movie, watchable movie, but then to find out all that was messed up and changed, it ruined it. It was like, damn, y'all kind of fucked it up. Right. I mean, y'all did, not kind of, y'all did. Right. And I don't know. I mean, yeah, Marvel, they had it right, and they fucking
Marvel do got it right.
He's done a brilliant job.
I will say this though about Marvel, what I don't like. I just kind of feel like with how serious this situation is with Thanos, niggas is really out here making jokes, and I'm over here going, nigga, are you niggas making jokes right now? Do you have the nerve,
time like this,
Iron Man, to make this joke right now? The fate of the universe is in you motherfuckers' hands, and y'all over here making jokes. You know what I'm saying? That's my only downfall. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and say the jokes wasn't funny. Yeah. Jokes were fucking hilarious.
That's what Marvel's known for.
Yeah, I know, but there was just points in there where I was
family. It's family. It's a family movie.
It's family. I know.
That's what Marvel's about. That's another reason why it's just you can compare the two universes, but you really can't because it's supposed to be different.
Yeah, I just wish
you start saying it's like comparing is basically saying that you're supposed to be like each other. You're not.
That's my only pitfall, man. I just wish it was just a little bit more serious.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
The jokes are cool. I'm not lying. I'm not gonna sit here and say the jokes aren't.
Well, my argument, with Marvel is that I wish they would take a little bit of that darkness from DC, and put it into their movies a little bit more because
DC tried
moments where it's like you shouldn't be laughing, no jokes. Shit should be more serious, but there's always like a joke, and it's like comedic relief was not needed right here. Like,
the jokes are funny. I'm not gonna lie. Like every joke that I heard in there, I pretty much laughed out loud. But just an opportune moment. All right, this nigga's about to kill y'all. All right, you better get your act together. This is what I'm thinking in my head. All right.
If anything, it should have been not a joke, but more of a line of like, "Let's get his ass," or just some shit.
Yeah.
More of like, "Get ready" or "Take cover" or some shit.
No, I liked it all, man. I like the black. Joke. I like the Black Order. I really like the Black Order. I like what they were them just being there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I like the presence in the thing. I like Thanos. Thanos ain't no bitch.
No,
he's just not. I'm sorry, guys. He ain't no bitch. I don't know what they're gonna do in this next one, and I don't know how this is gonna
they said that
come back.
They said they haven't given the title out because they said that if they said the title, it would already give away the ending of the movie. Because
what the fuck did they say that would give it the movie?
If they gave the title to the second movie.
What could that be though?
There's been different things, like people thinking that it could be. I mean, you've already seen the movie, so a theory isn't even a theory anymore. But people were saying that if it pertains to certain comic storylines, that certain characters would be like it would give away their death at the end, or people's deaths.
I don't think they're gonna do that shit though. You know what I'm saying? No. I don't think people are gonna die that they think are. I don't think they're gonna kill people that you think is gonna be killed based off the comic. I don't think they're gonna do it.
Oh, I know they.
I think they're gonna kill people that you aren't expecting.
I mean, Civil War's supposed to have no deaths. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, they always
That's true.
Run around shit, kind of hide from it. There's been plenty of opportunities to kill off characters that they could have, like comic wise and stuff, but they're just like, nah, we're gonna keep them around because there's money in this.
There were opportunities in this movie too. All right,
I bet.
I bet. Yeah. But shout out to Marvel. Shout out to the Avengers. Shout out to Thanos.
No.
Yeah.
One thing I would have to say that I want to know is, was there a moment Was there any special like guest appearances? That's all.
Yeah.
Was there guest appearances? Yes or no?
Weren't expecting.
Yeah, someone that y'all weren't expecting.
With the Soul Stone?
Okay.
Yeah.
Guest appearance?
Yeah.
Was there any more?
That's the only one I can think of that I wasn't expecting. It's hard to talk about this one.
Yeah. I bet it is. 'Cause I'm right here.
I want to mess up though.
I really wish somebody from one of the TV shows would have came.
Yeah.
Because I just don't know how with the ending of this movie, because you know the TV shows coincide in the same universe.
Yeah.
Like they talk about people like the Hulk. They talk about the aliens coming from the sky in the TV shows.
The shows. Yeah, they talk about it. They don't
So this shit that happened in this movie, how the fuck do you not
talk
about it in the show?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if you do talk about it in the show, how does that change everything in the TV shows?
Yeah.
You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
They're trying to
like
juggle
in Jessica Jones and Luke Cage?
Trying to juggle it.
If that shit that happened in Infinity War happened, right? You know that these motherfuckers, you can't not continue on the TV show story without saying, whew, that was some wild shit that happened. That shit was some wild shit. Y'all see that big purple motherfucker? God damn. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
So
let me they throw some lines in there like that after
they got to. You cannot not talk about the shit.
Yeah.
It's that big, bro. It's just that heavy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't talk about this shit. You cannot talk about it.
It's on to the next phase. Like the next chapter. This was like phase 4, like the end of phase 4 of the first part.
So what you telling me is this wouldn't have happened if they had Punisher?
This wouldn't have happened if they had Punisher or Luke Cage.
Or Luke Cage. All would have been right.
I'm just sipping my tea. This wouldn't happen without Luke Cage.
That long.
Nah, man, but shout out to Comic Book Movie. Rae Sremmurd. Your boy Rae Sremmurd. So they just came out and recently said that this is what their artwork is looking like. Let's take a look at this artwork, man, for their new album, Shrimp Life 3. Just Shrimp the 3.
Shrimp 3.
I don't know, y'all. I just like saying Shrimp.
Shrimp.
Let's look at this cover art. Here's the first one. This is their joint album. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Because I know that this is supposed to be kind of like Outkast.
Yeah.
Right?
Very
kind of the same vibe?
Yeah, same vibe. Very similar.
Is it like he's like, that's Andre 3000? Because that looks very Andre 3000.
That's definitely more Andre 3000. He's hugging 3 teddy bears.
Talking about Sway Lee. I know you're right, you got Slim Jimmy here, and it's definitely a lot more
That's
Big
more
Boy.
Like Big Boy, yeah.
Right. Like he's the hard gangster, and Sway Lee's gonna hit you with the ballads.
Yeah.
It's like they were heavily inspired by Outkast.
Very much so. Just to take the whole concept of taking that on, like having like double disc, you know what I'm saying, on like each have their own solo with the album, and then take it to the next level and have that dual album together, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
As well. I mean, yeah, very inspired by Outkast.
Let's look at this Sway Lee Swaycation. As I say, it looks like a Spanish poppy.
Pico suave.
If he's standing here with a bouquet of roses, and there's some hands that are reaching out, ladies' hands, and he's like, "I'll give you a rose, my young queen." And he's kind of got on a
young señorita.
He's got a blouse on. Because if you wear a blouse, if you wear what is that? Is that a blouse?
What is that considered?
If you wear that around women, then women love you for some odd reason. Because Prince did it, and all the women love Prince.
Yeah.
If you do this will get you the ass.
That's what they're reaching up for their turn.
That's exactly what's going on. See, you see, that's what I'm talking about. You see past what the most people would see. Okay,
have to.
I got to commend you.
That's why it has a heart on the title
for Swaycation.
Yeah.
And we got your boy Jimmy, who's this is what I like to call the flex.
Yeah,
No,
that is.
This is the flex. Yeah.
Pose, yeah.
This is a flex pose.
Yeah.
Because you don't know if he's looking at his time on his watch or he's looking at how many diamonds he has in his watch. You don't know which one is which. Does the watch even work?
Or if he's just striking a pose.
He could just be striking a pose. But I think this is interesting because of the lighting in this picture.
Yeah.
It's just kind of interesting. You know what I'm saying? That they would use a picture like that on a cover like this. It looks kind of old school.
It does have an old school look, like it does have like a 90s.
Like a 90s vibe, right?
Yeah, 90s look to like how album covers look then. Then it's Jim Tro, you know, so it's like...
Well, it's supposed to be Jim Traduction.
Jim Traduction, okay.
That's a mouthful.
Yeah, Jim Traduction.
But what I gotta say is, they got a couple songs out. They got the Power Glide song, which I believe is doing numbers. They got any numbers out on that? A Power Glide, Guatemala is out right now. I do gotta say Chanel's one of my favorite songs right now. I think I'll let you hear it.
Yeah,
Pharrell?
you did.
Can we talk about how Pharrell is aging like wine on rap?
He soaks in everything like a mop. You know what I'm saying? And
right.
He plays what he does it just himself.
Right.
Yeah, he had so many styles on that track.
Skateboard P is still out here. He was on Lil Uzi Vert's album. He did the song the Neon Guts. Something like Elon Musk, which was, to me, it was a fire song. I was like, all right. Because I didn't know how he was going to sound with Uzi Vert, and he sounds like he fits right in. I think Skateboard P doesn't get enough props, man. You know what I'm saying? For just being here for this long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's still out here flexing.
Because many people probably would have thought there was other artists that would have before he would have.
Right.
And he's the one that did it, so.
Right.
That's true.
What do you think, Todd? Black Todd, you interested in the Shrimp Life 3?
I think it's a lot.
You think it's too much?
I think it's going to be too much.
Too much?
Too much.
Like I said, there's just too many tracks. Too much music
to listen to.
When Chris Brown gave us that project, had 40-some tracks on it.
Oh, shit.
It's too much.
It was 45, I believe.
Jeez. It's a lot.
Did anybody listen? Did y'all listen to that?
No. I tried.
I didn't.
You tried?
I mean, once you get a certain part through it, it's all just starts to run together.
I just was like, nah.
See, you wouldn't have got that. Well, yeah, you may have. In the time of CDs, it would just been broke down in multiple discs. Like you're like, oh, you got to get this 5-pack.
I mean, even a double disc is good, but this is 3.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Didn't how many tracks did that? Look, you can look this up.
Or someone had like 80-something tracks on the CD.
On a double disc or something?
No, not
on a regular disc.
Nah, it was on
80
streaming.
tracks.
It was
streaming.
Okay, that's why it was recently, and I was like, you can only do that in streaming.
MP the Last Dime. Okay, that was double disc, right?
Yeah.
There was at least like what 20 tracks on both
double
discs.
Or was that triple? That was double.
That's double disc.
I think it was double. Yeah,
it was double disc.
Yeah, it was double.
MP the Last Dime. How many tracks is on here? There had to be.
It had a shitload. It was like
20 and 20, right?
Yeah, it was about 20, or at least 18, so close. You know, like they would.
That's a lot of music.
But it was fire though.
It was fire music. Yeah, it's like, can you get enough of fire music?
Right.
Like, and you get variety.
29.
29 altogether.
Yeah.
So it was what? By
so it was like 15. It seemed like it was more than that.
14, 15.
Straight top to bottom. It's not splitting up.
Okay, not splitting up.
So it's about 15.
Okay,
close to that.
fine.
15, 14. I mean.
Okay, 30 tracks. Yeah.
Some solid features on it.
That's what I'm saying. That was a quality. That was a quality ass album right there. All right, It Be the Last Dawn was fire in these
that
streets.
shit was dope.
Okay, and it wasn't even that big. It wasn't even that big, like as far as major push or anything like that, right?
The only thing that was major about it, which was I guess pretty major, is that he said he was retiring. It was his last album.
It was. You're right.
So that was all. It was the background with it.
Right.
So
it was a big.
I'm buying it.
It was like indie, but it was big.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It was 14 on disc 1, 15 on disc 2.
There it is.
Right. That's the one that had "Where the My Boys at?" Over there, right shit, over there,
dope.
Where them hot girls
Master
at?
P was holding shit down.
I'm that nigga on the picture on your girlfriend's dress. I ain't no punk, I ain't no hoe, I ain't no sissy, I ain't no fag.
Oh.
That's what people were saying fag, and it was cool.
Yeah.
They don't really say that no more, but the game has changed.
The game has changed.
Yeah, but man, shout out to Shrimp Life though, man. I don't think there's gonna be that many tracks on there, but I guess we'll have to wait and see.
The way music is nowadays, I don't think they're gonna overdo it either. I think it's gonna be. I think their dual album may have. It's gonna either be their dual album is gonna have a lot of cuts, and their solo ones will have not as many, or it's going to be the other way around. You know, the other one will be less, and then their solos will have more.
Right.
That's how I think it'll probably break down.
Hey man, when you gotta get together while it gets good. You know what I'm saying? When you popping, you gotta get it in.
You got to, yeah.
You gotta just let it all out there.
You got to.
When you popping,
you gotta take your time. Seize your moment.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
seize your moment. If that means it's a triple disc, then it's a motherfucking triple disc.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 20 tracks a piece. You got what?
Most artists would think fans should be happy about this because I'm giving them more music than what they're expecting. You know, or doing something that's kind of dope, a concept that's pretty dope. You know, that hasn't been done yet.
See, listen, Black Tide didn't come up when MP the Last Don was out here popping, and motherfuckers had to do 20. You had to listen to 20 tracks for one disc.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But then you had 2 more discs you had to get through.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Lost 8 Ball,
mixtape Messiah.
That was a triple disc.
You know what I'm saying? He don't know nothing about that, man. He don't know nothing about that. Black Tide don't know nothing about that.
Those
you know what I'm saying? Black Tide came up when they was out here doing 10-track albums. All right.
Yeah, I feel bad. because I like more. More's better.
If the artist is good.
Exactly. Because if they're not good, nothing is better.
If they're trash, no.
Nothing is better at that point.
Scoopity poop. Poopity scoop. Whoopity poop. Bars. No, Sharif, you're not listening. Bars.
Break it down for me.
Okay, I'm gonna break it down. Okay. Listen to this. Poopity scoop.
Yeah.
Whoop-diddy doo.
Whoop-diddy doo.
Scoopity poop.
Scoop-diddy poop.
Scoop-diddy doo.
Scoop-diddy doo.
Bars.
Okay. I can see that.
Bars.
All day, nigga.
Your boy Yeezy is out here. He's launching the Yeezy sound, and this is what he's launching it with, apparently.
The scoopity poop or whatever that. Yeah.
So your boy, he pretty much just trolled everybody. He's been having Twitter on just up in arms. Everybody was riled up a couple days ago.
Yeah, waiting to see what's going to be revealed in these days because he's over there making announcements of albums coming soon, so you know things are going to start popping off.
And he's tweeting, he's saying wild stuff. He's tweeting MAGA hats, and he's talking about conservative people. Mm-hmm. He's got all the conservative folks on Twitter all happy. He's got all the black people in Twitter up in arms.
It's getting real political.
It's getting political, and nobody knows what to expect right now from a Kanye album. All right, but we do have Lift Yourself, which is the poopity scoop. That's what we got. We know that's going on the album. That's got to be the intro
in the first single as well.
Listen, bro, it's the number one song on Tidal.
Yeah,
in the new tracks section.
There you go.
Yeah, and then we got the other track. That one's okay. Just definitely not as.
It's not as captivating.
It's not as captivating. Yeah. It's also kind of on the lesser side as far as lyrics go.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, it's kind of elementary.
It's very elementary. I was like back and forth. What is this? 2002?
When have we not seen this? It's like, come on.
Right. No, look, Kanye's got another song with T.I. And that one is called Ye versus the People. And they're basically having a back and forth politically about Ye's views, the reason he's got the Donald Trump hat, and also T.I.'s views and how T.I. thinks he's fucking crazy.
T.I.'s representing the people.
Which represent us, the people. Yeah. And Kanye's represent himself.
Yeah.
What do you think about that track, man?
I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan of the track or Ye's views?
Both.
So either the track is weak.
The track is weak because of what it's about. Like, I'm trying to hear rap. I ain't trying to hear political views. And why you're picking a political side and what reasons of this.
You love Pac, though.
Pac was fighting for a different struggle. He was doing it for a cause where Kanye is just saying it.
He was putting his political views out there, like Kanye is.
It's a whole different. You can't compare those two completely.
What's the difference?
What's the difference? Time and reasons of why they're doing what they're doing.
So Kanye says that he took the hat and he added empathy to it, love and affection. Yeah. And all that. You know what I'm saying? So the Make America Great Again isn't the hateful phrase everybody thinks of when they hear it. It's supposed to be this phrase of love and all that. Yeah. What do you think about that?
His interpretation. Good luck with that.
Nice try, asshole.
Yeah, I ain't buying it. I don't care if you're selling it. I ain't buying it. Now, straight up, it's I don't know. It's I didn't know what to expect from what we're gonna get from Kanye, and now I'm dreading what we're gonna get from Kanye. It's I may not want to hear what we're gonna get from Kanye.
I can see that. I don't know if we're gonna get a political album, but I do believe that Sci-Hi had a lot to do with that song.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he wrote the whole song. No. To be totally honest with you, because it just feels like a Sci-Hi song. You know what I'm saying? No. Even like the wordplay and the rhymes and stuff, it just felt like a Sci-Hi song. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want a political album from him too. This actually kind of turned me on. It's not a bad song, like the beat and all that. It's not bad. It's just.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going back and forth. I mean, I like rappers doing that, but it's not.
You don't want to hear somebody defend their love for Trump.
on top of just speaking politically, for no reason.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Well, there's reason behind it. I mean, I can't say there's no reason. There's reason behind it. It's just not a reason that I see as it's not valid for me. It's it's nothing that I will agree with still. So yeah. And then on top of that, with Trump.
So you agree with T.I. What T.I. was saying?
Oh yeah, a lot of it.
Right.
All of it. Pretty much.
Nothing of what Kanye was saying.
I see what he's trying. I see what he's saying. I see what he's trying to do, but he's also not doing. I don't know. He's acting like DC. He's not taking his time. He's not taking the right approach.
Whoa.
He's not taking the right approach. He's just going about it all wrong.
Yo, you just called Kanye DC?
Yeah.
DC. Whoa, Detective Comics? Yeah. That's a burn.
At the moment, yeah.
Shout out to DC.
Damn right, shout out to DC.
All right. I don't know, man. I don't know what Kanye's doing. I don't know what he's planning on doing. I do like that he's sampling. So, because even on this, I know we're talking a lot of shit about this Lift Yourself, but I kind of like the sample on that shit.
Oh yeah,
you know
the production is on point though.
Yeah,
nothing against the beats. I mean, the beats. He's always going to be, I think, on point. He's always going to have some good production, which has great production. It's just the whole concept wasn't my favorite. It's pretty much we could have heard this in a Kanye rant and been
which we got done
and we pretty much gotten it, and it's and we could have been done with it and just had the rant. We don't need a song, and please don't put it on the loop and make that shit go constant. I don't want to hear that constantly. That's not. I hope that's not what rap's turning into. As a whole, don't start getting into that shit. To political views and because that shit.
That's always been there though.
It is, but a lot of people will keep a lot of it to themselves. They only speak on shit when it's out in public and shit's happening politically. They don't just always just put out their own views. I'm a Democrat. Unless there's things that are happening that pertain to being proud of it or being against it.
I feel like there's people that have definitely. We've listened to people that have had songs of political views.
Oh yeah.
Whether it's Scarface or Pimp C when he said no rest till whited payment. That wasn't political. I just wanted to say that line just now. That wasn't political. I just wanted to say Pimp C line. But you get what I'm trying to say though.
Yeah,
there's definitely been political. I mean, listen.
But not
for example,
not a whole song.
Donald Trump. Okay, listen.
Aaron, like this whole
fuck
thing.
Donald Trump.
But that's
Political
that's
as fuck.
But that's because of that happening, Donald Trump running and things that are happening. They weren't going to come out with just a fuck Donald Trump unless things were happening politically in the background. Something happened because to make that happen. Kanye just coming out.
What about the
here
Snoop
being
Dogg song
political.
where he fake shot Trump?
The what? Oh,
The Snoop Dogg song
the
where he
Snoop
fake
did
shot.
that?
Yeah.
That's because Don. You don't. That's a whole other topic. Like we can have like a fuck Donald Trump.
No. The whole point I'm trying to make is that
podcast.
people have political talks in their shit. It's just that if the view is different from what you may think, then it may rub you the wrong way. But if it aligns with your views,
no, I know.
You see what I'm trying to say? Then you're like, okay, cool, whatever. Or it just probably just goes over your head because you're not even thinking about it.
But there's other things. There's people that have had views that I didn't agree with, but I still would jam it and still love that song. It's just that it's not saturated with putting it in my face and your reasons of why you're picking that side. Like that is too much. Like that's not. Don't make a song about why I'm this and what's my view. You can state that in the interview later. You can just make a comment in your track like, I support Donald Trump or I.
So you're saying the concept track is what's bothering you, like the idea of them having that style of conversation on a song.
Well, it's not that conversation can be done because it's kind of like having the Joyner Lucas. So that's basically the same type of thing, but it was with racism. Where this is political, but it's not as a whole of everyone. It's just this is Kanye. It's all about Kanye and his view. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't want to hear a song about Kanye's political stance.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? That's where
that.
it's too much. It's like you can state where you stand here and there, but you don't have to go all in.
You know your boy's a Gemini like you.
Yeah.
What you gotta say about that?
Who?
You and your boy Kanye. Y'all in the same boat, man. What's up with y'all, bro?
Stars aren't aligned. Stars aren't aligned right now.
And what's up with y'all, man? Y'all gotta get this.
He's
together,
obviously
man.
the twin that's fucking up.
Right.
I got these for days.
What do you think? What do you think of Kanye's new music? Black Tide.
Well, you know which one I think is fire. I'm
Poopity scoop.
Poopity scoop. That sounds like some. That's some. I can hear the.
I can hear Jim Jones saying there's an ad lib.
There's definitely Dipset influence on that.
Oh yeah, or Cameron or some shit. Yeah.
Man, but and just kind of looking at it looked like he's rubbing a lot of people the wrong way. And kind of how we were talking about earlier. And of course, some of these people are probably doing it just as a show for their own brands, with people unfollowing them, people disliking everything he said.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
So I mean, I don't know. Like I was just saying earlier, I've always liked T.I. I like T.I. For earlier this month when he's arguing about who invented trap music, that's the T.I. Like I don't want to hear this from him.
Some people out there
as far as Ye's making it real hard because I've been a big Ye fan a long time, but I can't defend this. Nor do I agree with this either. So I'm not trying to hear this from him.
Yeah.
I agree with y'all.
I think a lot of us are going to be agreeing. Like a lot of listeners probably going to be agreeing.
Yeah. R.I.P. to the old Kanye.
Yeah, we don't know what happened.
Welcome,
welcome, cloned Kanye.
This is definitely fucking clone Kanye.
It
I don't care
has
what
to
nobody
be.
says.
It has to be now. Like now I really believe.
I told you. Listen, the real Kanye is actually sleeping in a crowd chamber.
Yeah,
and he's going to be sleeping until the year 2062, and he's going to come back and he's going to be like rapping the shit. Everybody gonna think he's fired then. Yeah. But right now, we got clone Kanye right now. Did y'all hear this motherfucker on Hot 97?
No, I didn't hear it.
Did you hear this?
What did he do?
This is how trash Hot 97 is. Because none of y'all have heard this shit. Okay? that just goes to show you how trash Hot 97. So he gets on Hot 97 and he calls Ebro. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, and it's some of the most bizarre shit that you could think. I'm gonna play for y'all. All right, because this was like a real phone call. Kanye calls in Hot 97, and it's just weird, man. He's just like, "Hi," and he's like, "I love you."
Oh God.
And they're like, "All right, I love you too." And he's like, "I love you."
me put emphasis.
I'm not
on
joking,
it.
man. I'm about to pull this up right
A
now.
little more emphasis. I love you.
Okay, I'm not lying about this shit, y'all. I'm about to play this even for the podcast, so the podcast can hear too.
Here we
You know
go.
what I'm saying? Just to let y'all know, I'm not tripping out here, man.
Drop
it's
it
really
on.
real.
And I let you Hot 97 FaceTime yesterday. The phone.
So what did she say?
Those with hate groups believe that this, what we're going through right now, means that we need to align ourselves with hateful people.
There it is. I'm wrong. Video.
And I let you don't. Email. Hey, you want to do this right now? I love you too. Hey, you
Okay.
want to do this right? Email him. He'll help you out with his relationship or yours.
I'm not-
or
it's just wild, y'all.
someone's. Rosenberg the Guru at Gmail. Kanye, you want to do this right now? We're live.
We on air?
Yeah, we on the air.
I just called to say I love
You're breaking up. I love you too, man.
you.
How you doing?
I love you.
Love you too, man. Are you leading with love? Is that what we're doing today?
I love you, bro.
Love you too, Kanye. There's a moment. You want me to put you on hold? Talk to you privately?
Nah, man, I just called to say I love you.
Love you too, man.
Awkward.
Anything else?
Nah, man, I just called to say I love you.
Yo, how's that mix coming? Can we talk about the music?
Nah, I love you.
I love you.
Love you too. I love you too, Kanye. Your
We
signal.
meet up in person, then we talk afterwards.
You said
I
do,
love
do what?
We should meet up in person, and then we could talk on the radio afterwards. But I just wanted to call and say I love you.
Yes. Let's do a face to face. I love you too.
All right.
Bye, Kanye. That's inside the Google, buddy.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is that? I love you.
I love you.
So
This shit's only got 438K.
You want us to put you on hold? Call to say I love you.
Nah, I just called to say I love you. This shit ain't go viral, bro. What the hell is Hot 97 doing?
Yeah, how did that not go viral?
If this was on Breakfast Club,
Oh, that would.
this would have been hella viral. Everybody would be using this shit right now. What's up with High 97?
I don't understand that because how did that not make it? I expect for that to be like being memed the fuck up.
This would have
People
been
making fun of it.
If this is on Breakfast Club, this shit would have been on the regular news, like CNN and all that shit. This shit would have been everywhere.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because it's Kanye.
and everything that's happening.
This shit would have been on Fox News.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It would have been on Fox News.
What
yeah.
the fuck is Hot 97 doing?
Covering it up.
I don't know, man. But yeah, that's all I got to say about Kanye, man.
Yeah, we hope that we have hope still, but I don't know what to expect from this album.
Sharif, I love you.
Good for you.
Nah,
I love you back. No, wait, no, I love you too, man.
I love you.
Yeah, I love you too, man. Yeah, love you.
I love you.
I love you, man.
I just wanted to. I just called to say I love you.
I love you, man.
Oh shit!
He's my quarterback. I hit the TL on him.
Your boy, Smoke Dizza. This is one of your favorite rappers, man. Y'all kind of have the same.
Sean Pompey.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
I've never known that. This is the first time I've ever heard Sean Pompey, aka Smoke Dizza. Just released his project recently. Not for Sale. What you think of that? Where you think he called his album Not for Sale? What do you think he was going for?
Honestly, it's like, but it is for sale.
That's the funny thing about it, which I'm gonna get into a little bit later in the review.
Yeah.
I mean, it is for sale, but why do you think he called it Not for
Not
Sale?
for sale. The game is to be told, not to be sold.
No, the game is to be sold, not to be told.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah. But he's saying it's not for sale. I would say that I would think that the reason that he would be calling it that is because he indie, and he's not selling his product to the majors. You know what I'm saying? That was my outlook on it.
That's probably what it is.
Could be.
That's
you know
probably what it is.
But you gotta understand, man. Everything it's art, man. So it's subjective.
That's true.
It's all about how you see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What was your?
Or he likes to smoke his weed. None of it's for sale.
All right, see, there we go. That's your perspective. I think Smoke Diz is underrated, and underappreciated. You know what I mean?
think so too.
I think he's a decent rapper, and he should have a little bit more clout than he has. But he kind of gets pushed to the wayside.
Around our age.
I mean, he probably wants it that way. To be honest with you,
older than us, like a year older, if not just our age.
Is it about a year older?
Yeah.
A year or two older?
He's 34 right now, so no, he's our age.
Oh shit, I thought he was older.
If not around our age,
I thought he was like 40. Man's ahead of his time.
Yes, yeah, I would say that. I mean, he definitely. You can tell he. When I was listening to it, I could relate to a lot of it. I could hear it to where it's like when I'm listening to it, I'm like, it sounds like something from my time or someone from my age would speak on.
Right.
And then when I found out how old he was, makes sense.
Right.
Makes perfect sense.
So he makes a lot of references. Well, I mean, not in this album, but he's always been known to make like the references to like definitely shit that we know.
Yeah.
Especially in wrestling. He's good at making those references, dog. Him and like Action Bronson, and they make like some of the most fire references to wrestling. What do you think about these beats, man?
The beats.
Were there any beats that stood out to you?
What some beats that stood out?
I definitely like the intro beat. I liked the mood where they sampled the Guess Who's Bizak.
Yes,
that was fire.
I could not fucking put my finger on it.
You didn't know?
I know. Guess Who's Bizak. I just could not.
Bro,
think
did you see that snap he did?
My goodness.
You know what snap that was, right?
No.
The light going off in my fucking head.
Right.
But y'all, I know y'all got something else on that one, right?
right. Right.
I don't even snap on it, but that made
you did. You did the do your fingers or do your step. You can do it all by yourself.
I did not.
Yeah, you did.
Do no move with it.
You did. I see your shoulder. I see your shoulder lean a little bit.
Shoulder lean. Like
that's what it is. If y'all listen to the mood, it's a sample from the Kanye West beat for Guess Who's Bizak? Still smell the crack in my clothes. Yeah,
dope. Definitely dope one. And I like the high.
The high was fire too. It was a dope beat. I liked the lifestyle, but then like there's a point right at that point where the beats kind of get a little repetitive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's probably about like 4 or 5 beats in there where it sounds like they just kind of all sound from like maybe the same producer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Came from the same bundle. From the
same
like
bundle.
From the same CD where it's like I made beats and it's like that's how that producer was feeling for that moment. So those beats are all similar.
Right.
Yeah,
they're not bad beats, but they do just get a little repetitive.
Yeah.
For me, anyways.
The Hustle was a pretty dope song.
Which one?
The Hustle.
Oh yeah, the hustle was nice too.
Yeah.
What did you think about the lyrics on this?
How about the whole concept of having the before everything? Every title, every track is the something, the this, the that.
You know what's real crazy? I didn't even notice that. To be honest with you,
you did not know.
No, I didn't notice that, and I listened to the whole thing a couple times.
Everything.
I just wasn't even paying attention to it.
Yeah.
This isn't the 2000s anymore when you're like looking at the CD. I just let it play and I would come back to it like, okay, what song was that? But see, I'm letting it stream and I'm not even looking at that.
See, I usually don't either, but I look and I was like, the thing is, when I look at it before I play it. When I'm playing it, I'm not looking at it anymore.
Right.
So I don't know what's playing. But yeah, I looked and I noticed when I first looked, I was like,
I think
every song has that. So
I think that's kind of something he does though.
Okay, he does.
I gotta look that up.
Okay, I didn't know.
I remember from George Cush the Button. I think he did it on there too.
Also.
Yeah. But no, I didn't. I do
no concept, but They said, let's talk about the
lyrics.
The lyrics?
Yeah.
The lyrics were definitely on point. It was like, I don't be like I was really impressed, but I definitely was feeling it.
Right.
Like, it was something that, being like damn near the same age, I related to a lot of it and just understood what he was talking about. But yeah, his wordplay and concepts and metaphors and things he's pertaining to, and just like to have like the beats, like he did a lot of like kind of, you could feel the throwbacks in there, like in a lot of them, like there was just sort of like a little hint of some old school beat or another beat in there. Right. I mean, the tracks are, I mean, wordplay. He has wordplay.
He has bars. Yeah. He has lines that he has. I think the lyrics they're good. It's not his best. It's not his best shit.
Okay, see, you've heard way more of his shit than I have.
Yeah, it's definitely not his best shit, but there's some quality shit in there. I will say that it's still solid.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's solid. It's not like I said. It's not like I'm blown away and impressed, but it was something that I can relate to. I can jam, and his delivery was on point. You know, like he had that. He had also like he had my attention when he was spitting.
Right.
Like, I was listening to what he was saying.
I know that this album is called Not For Sale. Yeah. But there's some tracks on here that makes me believe that it's definitely for sale. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a couple of tracks on here that sound a little commercial that,
like, I can do this too.
Yeah, that's
sign me.
Yeah, that's exactly the
his next album is gonna be like one of those posts that says sold.
Yeah. On clearance.
He's like I made it now.
All right. What'd you give this on a scale of 1 to 10, man? Let's get to this rating.
1 to 10.
1 to 10.
1 to 10.
I'm looking at my fucking screen, bro.
I'm not looking at your screen. He
bro.
says it every fucking time.
I gotta watch you, bro.
I do not look at no screen because I
got some obscure numbers
when
too.
You say things, okay. When you say things like that, I'm in my zone thinking of what I'm giving this. Sometimes I really don't know what I'm gonna give it until I'm about to do it. Like literally about to say the number. And right now, this is one of those that I wasn't really sure, and I think I have to give it 7.5.
7.5. I gave it an obscure number. I gave it 7.8.
Okay.
All right.
That's what you meant by obscure.
Yeah, obscure. I've never given an album a 7.8 before.
Well, you haven't given one album 7 point, or not 7 point something, but it was something point something.
It's 8.8.
It was 8.8.
Yeah, it wasn't 7.8 though.
Yeah. All right, now.
I mean, I gave it to because the lyrics are okay. The beats were on here were fire. Yeah. I like some of the callbacks to, like especially the move. I like that he went back to that with Joey Badass. Yeah. It was decent, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's not his best, but it's decent.
That sums it up, pretty much. I mean, it was
just gonna take my summary.
Yeah, it sums it up. It was good. It was good. It was worth listening to. If you get a jam through, if you smoke, something you can vibe to, relate to, because he has his references. His name.
If you're looking for some laid back beats and some rhymes, there's some shit on here too for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shout out to Smoke. Your boy, former NFL player. I wonder if he hates fucking being referred to as that. Yeah. Former NFL player, Arian Foster.
Yeah, it's crazy because like we usually give the government name,
right?
But
his government name is a star name.
Known. Yeah, that's
a celebrity name.
So we're gonna give you his rap name,
right?
Bobby Feeno.
Arian Foster is a well-known NFL player. Oh, yeah. Going by his stage name, from East Texas, going by his stage name Bobby Feeno for his new album Flamingo and Koval. This is his first time rapping on wax.
Yeah, I was gonna say
on this level.
His first time rapping.
Well, I'm gonna give you a little bit of backstory too in a minute. Okay. a lot of people, if y'all don't know too, he's got a podcast out. He's been kind of making his rounds. He hasn't just fell to the sidelines after football. He's out here like actively trying to
making moves.
He's doing whatever he wants to do at this point. You know what I'm saying? So I got to commend him on that, man. But this is your first time listening to Bobby Feeno, man. What were your expectations?
I think I actually heard him do a freestyle somewhere or rap and say some bars somewhere, like on an interview or somewhere. I think I did, but if not, this is my first time. If not, but I think I have. I swear. But either way, I was very impressed. Boy got bars and very well put together. I mean, beats were very well picked.
Right.
You know,
would you let's roll back a little bit. The album is called Flamingo and Koval. What does that mean to you?
I have no idea.
All right. So
honestly,
Riffa doesn't know everything about Tupac that he should know. Oh, this is actually the street names where Tupac was killed.
You know what? My brother would be very disappointed because we've talked about that on plenty of occasions. But yeah,
right.
That's over there in Vegas,
right?
Okay.
So the only reason I know that is because
you researched it.
No, I didn't research. What happened was, I got Tidal. We got Tidal, and there's actually a little documentary series on Tidal. It's about 8 videos, and they're about six minutes apiece. So I watched them on Saturday before I went to go watch the Infinity War, and I sat there and I watched them all, and it's actually pretty interesting because it was the making of Bobby Feeno.
Okay.
So you got to see a little bit. Another thing too about that cover is there's 2 hearts there. The heart is this is meant to be where the heart is supposed to be, but as you can see, it's not really happy there. Yeah. But outside is where it's happy at, and it's because it's kind of like a play on he's where everybody wants him to be at is not where he's as happy as is. This is where outside of that is where he's happy. So he's basically kind of painting the picture of you that where his heart is outside of that, and he wants to he just has a freer thinking, freer mind about things. He doesn't want to be contained to a box. Everybody wants him to be in, that's why I stated it off like former NFL running back. You know what I'm saying? How long do you give somebody that title? Yeah. Right? Because that's what's kind of helping him right now in his other adventures. But as far as after that, when do you let that go and you just know him as for who he is, not as the former NFL running back?
Oh, that's where Bobby Feeno comes in,
right?
Where it's another name for himself, away from Arian Foster, who is NFL star,
right?
Where you say, "Hey, you heard Bobby Feeno," and if you only know as Bobby Feeno, and you've heard him and not necessarily seen him, then you're going to think of him as an artist and not former NFL player Arian Foster.
Right.
So that's one way to be doing it, like not coming out as Arian Foster, and I mean, that's brilliant. I mean, that's good for him because, I mean, he probably wants to shake that. He doesn't want to just be known for the rest of his life as a former NFL player. It's like, that was just a part of my life, and he's like, and he got out way earlier than most people thought he should have, and he did it because he didn't want to just be stuck and he said he didn't want to get the injuries, he didn't want to end up with brain damage from being hit so much. I mean, he can't knock him for that. He actually did what most people don't have the guts to do, is to walk away.
Right. Well, as far as him being a rapper, I know a lot of people probably thinking, oh, not another sports player trying to become a rapper. But when watching his series on Tidal, I realized that this was like one of his first passion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like football was like a second passion.
I think I swear I heard him on an interview on something Breakfast Club or one of those podcasts or just shows, and he was what you just said. I swear I heard him saying that because they were talking to him about this him rapping. It wasn't necessarily the name. I don't think he had that name out, or I didn't know of the name. They were just talking about that he rap. We heard you dabble in rap and blah blah, and so he spit a few things. I'm like, oh, that ain't bad. That's pretty nice, and he had explained that that was one of his first passions. That NFL was just something that got him kind of in the door to be able to pursue his passion now.
Right. What do you think about the production on this?
It's good production. I mean, I was very impressed with, just for being his first album, with how well put together it was. He had some good beats for him. He also had the bars. I mean, he spoke about shit happening in the rap game, kind of. Pretty much, him saying, he's making some bold statements, in there.
Right. I can tell you one thing about his production that you may not have known. He used a lot of live instrumentation in there.
Yeah?
Yeah. He played a lot of that shit live.
Live?
You could hear it too.
You could hear it, in
it sounds different.
When it's just playing by itself as well.
Right.
Like when you have those moments when it's just the
guitar riff.
Yeah, exactly. Or when the song's done and it's just music playing, fading it out, you hear it.
Right.
You can really hear it. Yeah, you definitely hear it in there. I had it in my headphones, so you could just tell that it sounded like that. But I didn't know. I mean, you never know, because they make electronic shit put together sound so well now. So
Right.
So you never know. So I didn't think nothing of it, but by you saying it, it makes perfect sense.
What do you think about these? I mean, you would kind of get into the lyrics a little bit.
I think
they were pretty impressive, though.
God went hard as fuck. Like how he was putting shit together on there. Yeah, the way his wordplay.
All right.
Zeus Blood.
I like the intro. I like the watermelon sunrise. I like the I Still Love Her, which is another ode to hip hop. Lips, Got It. Peace. The most interesting thing to me though was the track Amen. Yeah.
Split.
Yeah, because he's somewhat of an atheist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just from like listening to some of his podcasts stuff, I know he's like somewhat of an atheist. So it was interesting, just to kind of see him speak on that, from his point of view or whatever. Yeah. I thought it was a pretty good album, man, for his first time, man.
And that's the thing, for it being that good. If I hadn't already had heard that he had came out, or that he had that it was his first passion, music, rapping, I could hear it, knowing that this was his first one. You can tell that this didn't just happen.
No, like he cares about music.
He cares about music. There was a lot of detail into putting it together. Like he was, it was well thought out,
right,
and well put together.
It still sounds like some of it kind of reminds me of Logic a little bit, but then some of it is a little more unique to him, and then it's a lot of jazz influence, kind of lo-fi hip hop kind of thing. It doesn't sound that big though. It does sound like, kind of like reserved. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Does that make sense?
You're saying that we have. I can see what you're saying. That we haven't got basically what his full potential is like. This is kind of like scratching the surface.
Yeah, I kind of feel like he's playing it safe a little bit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's reserved. I feel you. It's like I'm gonna give you this. I know y'all can vibe to this, but let me hold back a little.
Yeah, I feel like he was kind of holding back a little bit. Like he probably wanted to expand a little bit further, but
it feels like it, because as well as he had everything put together, I know he's not a new artist, so I know he definitely has talent behind it and skill. It's something that he hasn't lost, and that he put in the back burner when he was even in the NFL. I'm sure he kept going.
Right.
You know, he's done this at all times, and by that being said, Jesus Christ. That being said, I know that he's versatile. He's definitely gonna be able to show some strength on the mic and things that he can do. I'm sure that we ain't seen like at all what he can do yet.
Right.
Like, this was kind of it seemed like more of like a laid back. I'm an adult, just kind of air it out, like putting some things out there to where it's like explaining his beginning, pretty much, of being into the rap game now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What you give us on a scale of 1 to 10?
Scale of 1 to 10. I was impressed by it. I gave it a 9.
9.
Yeah, I gave it a 9 because
it's strong, man.
It was very strong. It was strong. To me, it was impressive because I knew he had that background, like with the music, because hearing that interview, but I did not expect that. Like, not at all. I was kind of expecting something that was like, you know, kind of, it was like, okay, it was okay, it was good, but I was impressed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It wasn't something I was like, yeah, it was good. It was impressed me. Like,
that's kind of the narrative around his album, because I gave it 8.5. Mm-hmm. The narrative around it is everybody's expectations were exceeded. No, because they just heard something they weren't expecting to hear from him. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, it does sound like, you know, like he really does care about the music. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. You could tell when like some people are just like when we was listening to who's the fucking guy, Lonzo Ball. Okay, like you could tell he was
brand.
Yeah, it's about brand. It's about making money.
It's about making money.
There's like no real musical like love in there. You know what I'm saying? He
dabbled with making like music with friends, possibly just fucked around. Maybe they freestyle, just playing around and stuff.
No passion.
So it's like it was more of a hobby. Right. Where this is more like
this, you can tell it's like a passion.
Love,
yeah, like you can tell he
passion.
Actually likes making music.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So shout out to Bobby Feeno.
Shout out to him because I was a fan of him when he was a football player, and I'm definitely a fan of him as an artist. So
see, look at that. Yeah. See, man, see, what would you be listening to if you weren't listening to this podcast, man? If you weren't on this podcast, you want to do this podcast, who would you be listening to, bro?
I'd be listening to someone he loved, Tupac. So I think I'd be all right still.
Okay, get the fuck out.
I'd be all right.
Get the fuck out.
I'd be all right.
Yeah, y'all, we are at the end of the podcast. We appreciate everybody that's been tuned in. Thank y'all. Please subscribe to the podcast if you haven't already. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, trailmag.com/YouTube. Check out the merch, trailmag.com/merch.
Yeah, also get fresh.
Get fresh. Be sure to check out the Everyday Ignorance podcast from those guys and gals over there. You can subscribe to them on any of the podcast apps. It's getting late out here, man. Sharif got us out here to the wee hours. It's me too. I did it too.
To the weed hours?
Oh shit! Jesus Christ!
Your words, not mine.
Shouts out to Black Tide for coming through and dealing with our bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Black Tide is the homie, and that's it, man. We got anything else? We're gonna watch Infinity War, and we're gonna do a real review next week.
Yeah, we will do a real review.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go watch it probably twice in a row, back to back, and maybe sneak in for a third one.
All right, bro, you're just doing way too fucking much. All right, goddamn, the tickets are like $5 if you go to.
I'm fucking around, man.
Jesus Christ,
Who sneaks in the movies anymore?
There are people that do that.
People do. Yeah. They still do the old school move. Grab two people to already walk in. One person walk out with the 2 tickets. Other person goes, grabs another friend, hands them a ticket, and I have my half right here. I was already in there. That's like the oldest trick in the book. If you work at a theater, look out for those people.
I don't know if that works though.
I've seen plenty of movies that I didn't pay for. You don't know if it worked. I was a kid once, all right?
You're a fucking criminal.
Yeah, I technically am. I admitted it, but we all are. We're all criminal.
We're going to be about this thing. No, I'm saying.
No, I'm talking about.
Deuces.
Chill. Smoke some, bitch.
Thanks for listening to the Truth Be Told podcast. Be sure to subscribe and log on to Trillmatic.com for the latest in underground music, film, fashion, and more.